Yep. Back with another video, and we're talking about West Indies versus Papua New Guinea. We got a scare. We got a scare as West Indian fans. We got a significant scare in the opening T20. I wanted to start with something brilliant to say, yes, West Indies were here ready. We steamed the road Papua New Guinea, bowled them out for 90 and chased it inside 12 overs. I wanted something like that, but it was nothing of that sort, unfortunately. Um, as you can see on my screen, Papua New Guinea 136 for 8. And many at halfway stage, including myself, said, yeah, 136, we should get this done inside 15 overs. That was the thought process. Yes, I know it's Guyana. Yes, I know it's a difficult place to go and bat. But I thought, yeah, this is Papua New Guinea. They have no real threats in their bowling, right? And so overall, to chase it down in 19 overs, that was very disappointing. It was very scary that we let the game get to a point where Papua New Guinea could actually win. I think we needed 40 runs from 24 deliveries, and Papua New Guinea could fancy their chance to say, yes, we can win from that position. So it was very disappointing that we got it to that stage. But all in all, just hear my thoughts on. I'm going to try to give my comprehensive review of the game, right? First and foremost, Akil Hussain found a bit of form. He found a bit of form, which is good because we're going to need Akil Hussain throughout this World Cup. If we're really going to win this World Cup, we need Akil Hussain at his best. Akil with the new ball was very good. Um, he bowled 2 overs up front. He got a wicket. It was like 2 overs, 1 for 5. Shepherd bowled a over, then Russell bowled a over, Chase bowled a over, Alzari bowled a over, and that made up our power play. I think Papua New Guinea were like 30 something for 3 after 6 overs. And I would have thought that Akil Hussain would have gotten his fourth over to continue. Um, First thing, in the first 10 overs, I could say that Rovman made some blunder in terms of not bowling out Akil Hussain. Akil deserved to bowl 4. Yes, I understand the two left-handers were at the crease. Um, Vala and whatever the other guy's name is who made the 50. I could understand the thought process where you're saying two left-handers, let's give Ruston Chase his second over. And Ruston Chase second over went for a bit of runs. At the time, he had bowled 2 overs for 19 runs, right? So Ruston's first 2 overs went for 19 runs. What I've learned with Ruston is an excellent defensive bowler, meaning when batters are trying to attack him, that's when he's going to get wickets. When they're attacking him and he outfoxes batsmen. However, once batsmen are on the defensive and they're looking to rotate strike and get ones and twos, put away the bad ball, that means you need to be attacking against these players. And so Ruston Chase bowling is 2 overs then, maybe not necessarily needed in this game situation. So I hope Rovman can rectify that where you don't necessarily need to be bowling Ruston Chase against a Uganda or a Papua New Guinea, right? You don't need him to be bowling that type of role. Um, so that was and I also thought the body language of the team was a little bit too relaxed after the power play. We felt that wickets were just gonna come. Papua New Guinea, they're gonna collapse. They can't manage the pressure. We're better than them, which we are. And so we were just expecting wickets to come. But Papua New Guinea, we have to give them credit. They fought. They really fought with their captain Vala. Their captain Vala fought and Seseba who made the 50 fought. And to some extent Amini and Doriga. These guys really, those four really tried, right? They really tried. Another thing that Papua New Guinea did in the second half of the innings now, so at 10 overs, they were what, 50 something for 4. I think 57 for 4, right? And after the power play, I would have thought that, okay, let's just go all out attack now, right? Let's just go all out attack and try to bowl him out for 100, 110. And Rovman didn't do that. He continued with we saw Rastan continue. Moti got took down in one of the overs after the 10th over and then didn't bring him back. I could understand that, that's fine. But I felt that we could have attacked Papua New Guinea with just raw pace, right? I thought Russell could have attacked them with some Yorker length delivery. We saw him getting a nice dismissal there to celebrate what 50 international T20 wicket, nice clean ball. Russell was bowling with a lot of pace, up in the high 130s, 138, 139. And I would have liked Alzar to have been a little more um, on the stumps, right? And a little bit fuller. And of course, the odd occasion pulling back the lane, just trying to rough them up with raw pace. As you can see that these guys, they're not used to facing bowlers of 135 plus. So I thought Shepherd, Alzari, and Russell should have bowled a bit more in the back 10 overs because Russell bowled so well for his 3 overs. Why is it Russell didn't bowl out? Right? Why Shepherd didn't bowl out? Why Akil didn't bowl out? The body language was like, oh, we want Rastan to get 4 overs in. We want Alzari to get 4 overs in. I didn't see like we were just attacking the game. We were rather just laid back and we're trying to say, yeah, let Papua New Guinea make the mistake. But Papua New Guinea, they had no intention of hitting sixes. So in this case, they didn't need to be trying any wide Yorker. I mean, he didn't need to be trying any wide outside off stump. He didn't need to go for any short deliveries, bumper. So Alzar went for a short delivery. Just a little toppage over the keeper head for four. He wasn't even trying to pull it in the air. He was trying to actually play the ball down. So you can see that Papua New Guinea had no intentions of hitting sixes in the last 5 overs. Their method of scoring is just nudge it around, run twos and threes. I couldn't believe what I saw they ran a three where that was just a two. And some hitting the ball to long on and getting two, the body language was too lackadaisical. And so we have to work on that against Uganda. So we allowed them at least 20 extra runs if we were clinical in the field and the scorecard would have looked much different. I remember when India came here last year, when we beat India 3-2. Remember, the score was like 140. India made 140 and we struggled to chase it. In Guyana, whether it's fast bowling, spin bowling in Guyana, the surface is not, it's not the easiest of surface to just come out and play a shot. Right? In Guyana, the set batter has to really do the job. So all in all, if I were to rate the bowling efforts out of 10, I would give the bowling efforts a solid 6 out of 10. We can improve, man. That was poor. In terms of feeling, I'd give the feeling 4.5 out of 10. What I saw in the series against South Africa, we were alert. I did not see that yesterday. Rovman, Akil, I saw them interchange between point and cover and so forth. They were interchanging. The body language wasn't there. We were just too relaxed, man. Too relaxed. Um, then when we went out to bat, let me go to our innings. When we went out to bat, Johnson Charles got a good delivery from Ali Neo. It was swinging back in. There's not much Johnson Charles could have done with that. Right? And so I have no problem with that. Brandon King got off to a flyer. He hit 7 4s within 14 deliveries. At one point, it was 30 of 16. So, Brandon King's next 13 deliveries, only 4 singles. That's poor. There was a build-up of pressure from the captain, Asad Vala. He was just bowling, some slow deliveries. It wasn't turning. Brandon King was picking out the fielder. He hit one to short mid wicket, hit one to short cover, hit one back along the pitch. Then he got to a point where it's like, you know what, I need a boundary. Chipped into the shot, straight to deep mid wicket, and that's it. Brandon King is gone. So Brandon King fell to the pressure. I don't know if that was a good innings, yes or no, but he did well in the power play because he got us to what, 51 for one? Puran, that was the most unlike Puran innings I've ever seen. He was struggling in his first 10 deliveries. Arguably, Puran was out. Was out. No, it's not even arguably. If Papua New Guinea had reviewed, Puran would have been dismissed right before the rain break, and we'd have been 8 for 2 inside 2 overs. So Nicholas Puran is very good against pace and spin. I didn't like what I saw there. Rastan's innings was exceptional. The way he tempered his innings, play himself in, and he realized once he set it, be able to take it home. Very smart innings from Rastan. Rovman wanted to get on with it after a while. He was knocking it around, then realized it's time to take the attack to the opposition. He got out. That's fine. Rutherford came in. He was under a bit of pressure. He saw the scoring rate building up, and so he wanted to push on, but that's how it goes. So I'm not even gonna too much blame Rutherford and Rovman. I thought the set batters, Puran and Brandon Key, should have accelerated and then, took the game on and bring it home for the team because they were well set. Puran and King, they batted what 7, 8 overs together. These guys were set and should have taken it home. All in all, credit to Rasta and Chase innings. Strike rate 155, the best for the day, I think. So Rastan was excellent. Showing um Dreros showing his positivity. Dreros hit that six and then started running twos. That goes to show Dreros is a man that's thinking about the game. Guyana, the boundaries are big, and then there's that win factor. So you have to do a lot of running in Guyana. Take the 200 out of your mind. Start thinking 160, 170. Right? If we get to 170, we'll definitely defend that in Guyana. So our next assignment is going to be against Uganda. Let's see how Uganda will. I thought Papua New Guinea. I don't see anything special they did. They had two opening bowlers that were bowling 70 miles per hour. Can you believe it? 72 miles per hour was the quickest delivery from Papua New Guinea. You have high schoolers right across the Caribbean bowling way quicker than 72 miles per hour. So this is proper backyard cricket where, in backyard, we don't really bowl that fast. This is what you get. And Papua New Guinea, the two seamers, they were just bowling some gentle medium and they were getting a little bit of movement. And we saw that, Brandon King, Johnson Charles, they're used to facing 90 miles per hour with the new ball, and then the spinners come into play. It's a little bit different for us now to adjust to playing 60, 65 mile per hour bowlers. Way different. The timing is off, especially in Guyana where the pitch is slow. However, if we're going to win this World Cup, because I still think we're in the top four, I still have us to make the semifinals, but it just goes to show that we have a lot of work to do. It's not going to be easy. I think probably our easiest match might be New Zealand. As funny as it might sound at this point, right? Because now we have Uganda again in Guyana. You see what the pitch is like in Guyana. Bear in mind that Afghanistan and New Zealand play in Guyana. So I don't know. This group that we're in is going to be quite interesting. I think New Zealand might struggle in Guyana too. Afghanistan gonna love the Guyana surface. It's very slow, even though their batters might find it difficult as well. But if Afghanistan make 140, I think they're defending 140. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how this group pans out. Um, yeah, it's not gonna be too easy given how the Guyana surface is playing. And I don't think you're going to have too much dew, given that the games are earlier start. The Afghanistan-New Zealand game, I think, though, is 6:30 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. So that one dew may kick in the second innings. However, overall, I think our group is quite tricky because we play in Trinidad, in Tarouba, and we play in here, Providence, Guyana. So two pitches where it's usually a little bit on the slower side of things. And then, of course, we take Afghanistan to St. Lucia. Thank you, Lord. Thank you that we're playing Afghanistan in St. Lucia because in Trinidad and Guyana, then that would have been a no-no, right? We have to give ourselves a chance. It's our home World Cup. Afghanistan going to come with four spinners, but Let's see the corrections that we'll make in the second match that we have. That is on Saturday. So we're gonna play Uganda on Saturday, and hopefully we get a clinical victory. One that we show them that listen, we're West Indies. We're here to win this trophy. We need to, if we bat first, make 170 and steamroll the opposition for 120. Or if we're chasing, we bowl them out for 110, 105, and then chase it down inside 15 overs, right? That is what I want to see in the second game. That's how we should be beating these teams comprehensively. But let's see. All in all, it wasn't a good display, but Guyana is not a great pitch. So I really hope we don't finish. I really hope we keep on winning, top the group, win our Super 8 matches. And I really hope that we don't get the semi-final in Guyana. I hope our semi-final will be in Trinidad, and then we go to the finals in Barbados. I'm really hoping. But all in all, the Caribbean pitch is not gonna be like what you've been seeing in the IPL. But share your thoughts, leave your comment, let me know what you think about that game, right? And also, I think that getting a bad game out the way early is pretty good. I would consider this a loss, right? We got 2 points, but this is a loss. How we had performed, we had deserved to maybe lose the game. All right, so I consider this our loss, and let's just go up from here. All right, we only can go up from here. We only can do better, and let's go win this because we're gonna win this World Cup. I strongly believe we have the team to win this World Cup. We're in home conditions, and so we need to take that into account, and we have the players. So let's just win this World Cup now. So, it's your boy Ronaldo, and I'm out.